guys, this is Nikki. I'm going to show you guys our May TRX circuit. So we're going to start off with round one, first movement. We are going to fully extend the trainers. So pull back on those little loops and bring it all the way down to the bottom. Okay, from here, we're going to do some facing away from the anchor point squats. So you're going to take the trainers, put them underneath your armpits, and grab onto the handles. Walking forward so that all the weight's in your chest. Handles are alongside the rib cage. You're going to bring it back to a nice angle. Take your feet out past shoulder width and squat your butt all the way down to your heels and then back up to the top. Okay, so full squats all the way down. If you want to make this a little bit more challenging, you're going to bring one leg and bring it to the center. So I'm going to go with the right side. I'm going to send my left leg back and then drive it forward. So back and forward. And again, you want to make this a little bit harder. You can also add a squat jump. So bring it down, jump forward, jump back. Jump forward, jump back. All right, next movement is mountain climbers. So we're going to keep those trainers underneath our arms, hands alongside the rib cage, bring it back. Okay, from here you're going to drive your knees up into your chest. So two levels here. First one is a slow drive, focusing on that core, bringing your knees up to your chest. Otherwise, we're going to speed it up nice and fast. So drive those knees into your chest. Okay. All right, so next we have a single leg squat. For this, we're going to go up to mid-height. So to do that, pull back on that loop, grab your handle, and bring it all the way up to the yellow dashes on the trainer. Okay, all the way up. So we're going to start off facing the anchor point. Okay, we're going to go into single leg, so I'm going to start off with the left leg. Two options here. First one's a crossover. You're going to cross your leg in behind and then back up to the top. Couple options here. You can drop that foot down to the floor and squat for a little bit more support, or keep it off the floor for the entire squat. So make sure you're standing facing the anchor point. Just let your hands come slightly forward and back up to the top. Next one is going to be a pistol squat. Okay, so choose your options, whichever level you prefer. Legs are straight. Bring that butt all the way down to your heel and press it up to the top. So full squats all the way down, nice and slow. Extend your arms and right back up. All right, next movement is going to be alternating lunges. So we are at the top of our pyramid. We're going to try and get our heart rate up here. So you have a few options. First one is just alternating step backs. Okay, back and forth, or we're going to add some jumps. So alternating sides, jumping it up, using that trainer to get nice and high in that jump. All right, so what we're going to do is now that we've reached the top of our workout, we're going to come back down and do the same movements. So we're going to go back to that crossover or pistol squat again. So again, either leg is straight all the way down. Make sure you're switching to the other side, or we're going to do that crossover all the way down, right back up to the top. All right, so we're going to go back to those mountain climbers. To do that, you're going to pull back on those levers again, pull them all the way down to the bottom. Okay, easier to do both at the same time. From here, we're going to grab those trainers, put them underneath our arms, and go facing away from the anchor point. Okay, handles underneath your arms again. Take a step back. All right, and let's drive those knees up into our chest as fast as we can. Okay, so knees up, quick, quick, quick. That's it. All right, last movement of the round. So again, we've got those squats. So bring it back, either both legs. Okay, don't forget about that jump. Jump forward, jump back. Or let's go into single leg and do the other side. So one leg straight back, driving forward. You can even jump. All right, that's the end of round one. All right, guys, round two, we're going to start off with the chest press. So facing away from that anchor point, you're just going to let the trainers rest on your shoulders. Grab onto the handles with your arms out straight. Okay, from here, you're going to take a little bit of a step back, come up onto your toes. And we're just going to do a push-up, but from the trainer. So all the way down, bringing your chest to the handles, and back up to the top. If you want to make this harder, just take a little step back, all the way down, and right back up. Same thing if you want to make it easier, just step forward. Make sure as you come down, you're not scraping your arms off the trainer. So keep that trainer nice and high, all the way down, and right back up. All right, next movement is lat pulls. We're going to start off facing the anchor point. Feet are about shoulder width, grabbing onto those handles. From here, you're just going to grab a seat. So bring your butt down to your heels, palms facing down. Take a little step back so you can extend those arms. Head comes in between your shoulders, and you're going to pull your hands out as your elbows drive towards the back of the room. Okay, so all the way down. If you want to make this harder, just take a step forward. Okay, keep your head down, pulling that head in between the handles and down nice and slow. So really focus on those lats. Squeeze to the top and all the way back. All right, our next movement is chest flies. So again, facing away from the anchor point. We're going to get set up like we did for our chest press, but we're going to bring our palms in this time. Come on up onto your toes. Okay, give me a plank. From here, you're going to bring your hands out to a T, all the way out, nice and wide. Arms are straight. Hold it there for a second and bring it all the way back out to the top. To make this harder, you can step back. Easier, step forward. Okay, remember this one is going to be harder than the chest press, so you may have to step forward a little bit. And bring those hands right back together. All right, our next movement is a wall slide. So for this one, we're facing the anchor point. My feet are outside shoulder width. And you're gonna grab the foot cradles and put it on your hand so that the trainer rests in between your pointer finger and your thumb. Okay, so you're gonna do this for both sides. Bring your hands up straight so that the trainers are nice and tight. So you're gonna have lots of pressure through the back of the hands, all the way up, standing position. So if I drop the trainers, I wouldn't fall. From here, I'm just gonna slide my hands all the way down, bring the elbows down below the shoulders, and then right back up, nice and slow. Lots of pressure in the back of the hands so that that trainer stays nice and tight. Down, and right back up. All right, so now we've reached the top of our workout. We're gonna do the same thing coming back down. So we're gonna go back to those chest flies. So get those trainers on your shoulders, palms facing in, up on your toes, full body plank, all the way down. Bring those arms out to a T, and then right back to center. Nice and slow, all the way down. Arms out to a T, and then right back to center. All right, next we've got our lat pulls. So again, taking a little step in, bringing your butt down to your heels, palms face the floor, head comes in between your shoulders. Okay, pull your elbows out wide, driving your head through the handles, and then right back down. Okay, for this one, you can stay on your heels or flat foot, wherever you're more comfortable. Really feel that squeeze. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And right back down. All right, last movement for this round. Back to our chest press. So take a little step back so that you're on an angle. Come on up to your toes. Hands out wide. Bring your chest down to the handles. And then right back up. So again, you want to challenge yourself. Take that step back. Nice and low. All the way down. Watch that scraping on the shoulders. And drive it back up to the top. All right, so I'm going to give you guys 2 bonus exercises that we're going to try at the end of class if we have a little bit of extra time. First one is going to be a chest press. So similar to what we did in our final round, okay, this is your level 1. So you're going to come into that chest press. I want you on a nice angle because it is a challenge. I want you pushing yourself as hard as you can, and you're going to do as many presses as you can until your maximum effort. So you're not allowed to step forward or step back. Give me as many chest presses as you can. Okay, if you want to challenge yourself and make it a little bit harder, we're going to bring it down to the floor. If you do that, I want you to bring the trainer a little bit off the bottom. So it's called mid-calf height. Just going to pull back on that locking loop. Pull it slightly off the bottom. So give me a few inches. Okay, and from here we're going to get our feet into the cradles. So I'm going to show you how to do that. You're going to take your fingers and put them on the bottom of the foot cradles, and you're going to take it out nice and wide, falling back, and drop the trainers onto your toes. And you're going to flip. I'm going to flip towards the left, so I'm going to lift my right foot and then flip over. Okay, from here, you're going to come on up and give me a push-up, as many as you can. So this is our challenging round. You're going to come down to the floor and press it back up to the top. Okay, so as many as you can, maximum effort. Option is to drop down to your knees, okay, and do as many as you can from here. But wherever you start, I want you to stop and do as many as you can. All right, so for our next bonus one, I'm going to get you guys doing some pull-ups. So for this, I'm going to get you to overextend your trainer. So you're going to grab onto that yellow handle, pulling back on the locking loop, bring it all the way up to the top. Okay, from here, you're going to grab that loose part of the trainer, grab onto it, and overextend it all the way to the top. Okay, so you're going to bring that loop all the way up. Let's do it on the other side. Okay, grabbing that yellow tab, up to the top, grabbing the loose one, and all the way up. Okay, from here, you're going to have a seat right below the trainer. So grab onto those handles. You're bringing your feet as close to the body as you feel comfortable. And from here, you're going to drive your elbows out and bring your head up in between the 2 handles. Down nice and slow. So if you want to make this harder, you can bring your legs out straight, or just do 1 and 1, all the way up, down nice and slow. Okay, so again, we're going to do as many of these as we can. All right, there we go.